Welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 64. Last time we did some police work for the inspector, but now it's time to stop delaying. It's time to go to the third subgate. Let's fly there. Alright. Do you want to go to the subgate in the closer woods? Yeah, let's go.
Up and away!
Well, it's time. Oh, the cats. They're multiplying. At this rate, there's gonna be cats all over. Well, Gramps, I'm off. I'm slowing down in my old age, Mega Man. Won't be able to help you like I used to. I guess I'll just stay here and watch TV. Why don't you stay and watch TV with me for a while? See, look there, it's Kattelox Island. Aw, Grandpa. We're just glad to have you around. And at least you've got some company with the cats. And of course, Roll is always not far from you either. I always liked Professor Barrel as a character. I'm glad that he has a more active role in the second game. Well, it's time. The third subgate. The entrance area here is fairly big, but it looks like there's nothing. Yep, that's it. Alright, let's get started.
I've never seen a site like this before. There's a big pit in the middle and I can't get any readings from inside. I wonder what could be in there.
Ominous, isn't it? Well, let's jump down.
Mega Man? Are you okay?
Oh yeah.
Can you see a door somewhere?
There's more than one, actually. So, there's this one. An elevator, clearly to go back up here. And then there's this one. I'll start with this one here.
I can't get any readings of that room, Mega Man. My monitor's completely blank. Take a look around and let me know what you see.
Sure. Some sort of huge console. Oh my goodness. What is that? There's a bunch of readings.
It's my guess the power's out in that room. Can you see a switch anywhere?
I don't see any switches, but there's some writing here. Let's see. It says, Operations Room 2. Emergency system activation requires direct password input from Eden, or the insertion of 3 level 2, or higher prototype Anthro unit ID card.
What's a prototype Anthro unit? I've never heard of that before. Well, whatever that is, you need 3 ID cards, right? If we're lucky, you'll be able to find them inside there.
Well, that's very likely. Some people have been wondering why Mega Man was having a hard time reading this. Either the inscription is very faded, or it could be some ancient language and Mega Man is figuring out that, surprisingly, he can read it. I always thought it was one of these two, because he's never shown having any problem reading otherwise. It would be pretty funny for him to all of a sudden not be able to read properly. Mega Man, have you been practicing your reading lately? No, I've been fighting Reaver bots mostly. Oh, there's more. Oh dear. I thought this one was alone. See, when I'm recording these, my volume is actually very low. Not the recording volume, but the volume of my speakers, so that you don't get feedback in the mic. Sorry to break the fourth wall like this, but because of that, sometimes I miss on some of these audio cues. I still play with the volume on though, because otherwise I wouldn't get to enjoy the game quite as much. I always like the music in this game and the atmosphere when you're in these ruins. I'm going to complete my map for this area. Okay, let's see. So many options. I'm going to start with this one. Just a feeling. What have we got here? It's a fairly small room. Alright. Oh. Where will that take us? Oh! That was close. Oh, this is a big room though. There's a bunch of tiny Reaver bots. Well, let's start by opening this. Guidance unit. Don't know what this is either. Oh, right! That reminds me, we got some new Buster parts last time. It was Power Blaster L, attack +2, range +1. I'd take that. And it was Power Blaster R, attack +2, rapid +1. Yeah, I could replace that, I think. Then again, this is pretty good. But I lost some firing speed. That makes me lose all the energy. Let me see here for a second. If I do this... Not too sure. I could go with this. Yeah, this is fine. It's just a shame about the speed. I never had much firing speed. It's still very decent though. Should we jump down there already? Okay, fine, I'll go. Ouch. Worst comes to worst, we'll just go back up. Looks like there's a little hole here. We're getting shot at. What is that? Oh, it's one of these shielded Reaver bots. Oh, look at that. This is one of the Reaver bots I mentioned. It's useful having the drill when you're fighting them. Especially the later ones. Their shields are extremely sturdy, but having the drill allows you to break their shield. Okay, what else is there? I don't want to miss something small like a hole in the wall. I checked this one. These tiny Reaver bots are so sneaky. $1,800 Zenny. Alright. A door right here. Okay, the room isn't that big. It looked worse. Whoa, 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 whoa. What am I playing, Doom all of a sudden? I'd like to get him off that platform. Did I? Yeah, I knocked him down. This is perfect. It's not so bad with our current Buster. They're not that strong. Antique bell, huh? This is probably for the museum. Anything with antique in the name is probably for the museum anyway, huh? 900 zenny. Let's take care of this guy. I just wanted to close the distance between us. I'm not about to let him shoot me. What? Okay, that's bad. I want that zenny. Alright. Okay. Oh, this place is huge. We don't want to get lost. ID card. Okay, that's great.
Did you find something, Mega Man?
Yeah.
I think I found an ID card.
Good going.
I'll go back to that control room once I found the others.
Okay, what does the bottom door do? Takes us to an elevator. Wait, is that where we came in? No. There's no response.
Looks like the power's off there too.
Yeah,
Maybe you'll be able to find the generator.
the generator. We have to find a generator. I didn't mean to cut her off there. Okay, so actually we need to find a generator first. Where would we find that? This is where I came from. What about this door here? It should lead us to a fairly small room. No, narrow corridors, my favorite. No, I don't think so. Okay, let's just circle this room. Much better. Target sensor. I'm getting a bunch of items to bring to roll at least. No, I'm not about to let you get back up. We're getting some very decent amounts of zenny too. I'm thinking we should probably be able to buy that armor we saw soon enough. It was 120,000. Oh dear. Sometimes I get a bit greedy for zenny, and I suffer for it. But my armor took the hit. See, I didn't lose a single peg of life so far. As long as my armor remains in good shape, we shouldn't take any damage. Okay, what's this door? Oh, it takes us to the underground. Oh, it's that middle section. Can we do anything here? Well, there's that wall. Oh yeah, we can go up here. Ancient book. Ancient book. This is probably for the museum too. It's not an antique, but it's ancient, so fair enough, right? I guess that's it. Ancient book. All right. I wonder if it sorry about that. I wonder if it was written by the people who built the riverbots. Most likely. I know all the history, or at least a big part of the history of the Mega Man Legends world, but I don't want to reveal it to you before we actually learn it. I find it's a very interesting world to explore and discover. Its history is rich, and I find it's I don't know, it's exactly the kind of story and the kind of fictional world that I like. Okay, what's down here? Oh, another huge room. Oh my goodness, yes. This is enormous. Oh, well, this is not so bad, however. Small room around here. What have we got? A second ID card. Now we're only missing the one. Can I jump up there? No, it's way too high. I can't reach that balcony. What is that? That huge structure here? I'll show you what it is in a second. What do you think it is? This huge machine.
That looks like the generator you've been looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get it to work?
Let's see.
All right! You should be able to get the elevator to work now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now we've restored the power. That's going to open a lot of areas for us. Eventually we'll be able to reach that upper area too. For now we have to go back. What should I do next? Should probably go back here. Oh, that's a nice welcome. Because I stepped out into the underground ruins using that gate, every single Reaverbot has respawned. Always be careful of that. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that upper section had an elevator, right? Wasn't it over here? No, dear, what? Did I mess up? I thought this was the room with the elevator. I got completely confused. Oh, this is creepy. Oh, I don't like these Reaverbots. Oh my goodness, look at them crawling all over the ceiling, with their head twisted on the side. It's like something out of The Exorcist. Goodness gravy. Whoever made these had a sick sense of humor. Ah, who am I kidding? They're pretty cool.
Mega Man, I'm seeing something funny on my monitor. It looks like there's a false wall or something.
Yeah.
There's probably a secret room in there.
Right here. Alright. I guess I'm going to start with this room then. Should I? Oh no, we can't use that yet. At least I don't think we can.
Hey, Mega Man. Have you ever wondered where the Reaverbots came from?
Oh.
I mean, who made them and why? You know, we go around doing digs all over the place, but is it right? It's almost like stealing. Mega Man! I'm picking up 3 Reaverbots close by. Watch out!
Oh, great. Oh, this is creepy. Well, this is a nice room to be in. I didn't plan on coming here first. goodness, no time to think. These things are fast. I'm just going to keep running this direction. So far it seems to be working. Okay.
I'm not picking up any more Reaverbot signals. I think it's safe.
Oh boy. Scary. But very cool too. I like these Reaverbots. It's a very sick design. Oh, that's how you get to that balcony. Then I guess it was the right way. Yeah, that was the last ID card. Okay, that's good then. Okay, let's go back. Where was it again? In the corner here. I have to make my way back to that entrance. I'm just concerned that I'm missing something. No, this door leads you back to the underground tunnels. Is this it? No, am I going back to that room with the creepy Reaverbots again? Yeah. So it's not that one. This ruin layout is kind of confusing for me. So it's the south one then? This one? Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Okay, it's a good thing we went to the other one first then. Alright. So where does this take us? Oh, it took me back to that entrance area. This is what I wanted. My goodness, these guys. They're tenacious, I'll give them that. Ouch! Drill armed. Reminds me of that Digger's test you can pass in Mega Man Legends 2. Oh my goodness, that Digger's test. When I do play Mega Man Legends 2, I'll show you guys, I finally managed to do it, and it took me a gajillion tries. It's so difficult. One of the toughest things I've mastered in a game. Oh gosh. Please don't. What's with this narrow room with just one Reaverbot? Who does that? Ugh. Creepy. I'd never liked this dungeon. It's cool, but it's also very creepy, I find. Ah, 450 Zenny. We're not gonna go far with that. Telelens. Wonder what she's going to make with everything we found. Okay, was this it? Yeah, hold on, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh no, that's really everything, huh? Okay, never mind. My mistake. I just wanted to make sure. this the console? Yeah, it is. Okay then. Let's go. Prototype Anthro Unit ID confirmed. Emergency system activated.
This is it. Once I'm inside the main gate, we should be able to figure out why the reader was activated like that. But how come I can read these ancient letters?
Looks like Grandpa was right. The controls to open the main gate were in the third sub-gate. We have to go tell Roll. People on the island must be freaking out. That thing has been sealed ever since people moved to the island, and now all of a sudden it's opened? What were the odds of that? Looks like we're uncovering something sinister. We should go tell the mayor also. Alright. Well, first let's go save. Hi, Data. Thanks. We should go back to town. We're going to do that next time. So, until next time everyone, I wish you all a good night. What mysteries await us? What are we going to find in the main gate? We'll have to find out next time. Thanks for watching!